internet just decided to crash out for some reason. I mean, it's not even raining that hard here, so I don't know what's happening. But in any case, I figured I would go um, to as we wrap up the end of the year. I wanted to discuss a few things. Today is the 20th of December. Got 5 more days till Christmas here in the United States, and then of course New Year's. And a lot of people are kind of checking out a little bit. They're kind of saying, okay, we're going to take a week or two off and enjoy the holidays with family. So you may be seeing this live, or you may be seeing this at a replay. But either way, I wanted to discuss with you more of a holistic approach. I actually just published an article in Agriculture Today called The Holistic Approach to Agriculture. And in that article, I'm describing how our crop booster technology and other efforts is really a completely embracive approach. So instead of just handling one specific problem, we're looking at a way to handle all problems together. So just to give you a little bit more information on that, instead of trying to handle insects by spraying pesticide, right, or trying to handle funguses by spraying fungicide, and trying to handle weeds by spraying herbicide, and trying to handle nutritional imbalances in the soil and soil health problems by just adding fertilizer, and then spraying all these other things and doing all these other types of practices and trying to chase all these problems around, you know, instead of trying to do things piecemeal and just try to handle one problem at a time, there's a holistic approach, right? And holistic approach really is, um, sorry, I want to just change my saying. Type your questions in the comments, by the way, if you're watching this, because I'd love to answer your questions live if we could. But in any case, the holistic approach really just has to do with how do we solve all the problems at once, right? How do you look at such a complex thing as growing crops and all the different problems that you have? And how do you solve all those problems without going crazy, without pulling all your hair out like I've done, you know? Um, but the way you do that is by really focusing on what is the thing that really gives rise to a lot of these problems, or maybe more importantly, what are the things, what is a single solution that can really handle a lot of different problems, right? And a lot of the problems that I just mentioned in terms of farming, you can look at how do we actually handle insects and funguses and disease and plant growth and plant health and all these different things. Well, we took the approach that if we just make plants healthier, if we just really improve the energy level of the plant and we really allow the plant to produce a lot more energy through its photosynthesis process, then a lot of these other problems kind of fall away. They don't become a problem. Insects start to avoid treated fields. Funguses are not a problem. They don't penetrate down into the fruit and cause severe damage. Growth rate is never a problem. Fluctuations in weather is less of a problem. Soil health is less of a problem, especially since our system improves microbial activity. So we didn't look at it like how do we make it a fertilizer more efficient, or how do we spray a different pesticide. We looked at it like if we can just make the plants and the soil healthy, if we just handle those two factors, right, then those two factors alone will give rise and handle all the other problems I've mentioned, right? If you have healthy soil and healthy plants, then you're not going to have a big problem with insects. The insects will start to avoid those healthy fields. You're not going to have a big problem with funguses or disease. You're not going to have a big problem with soil health and fertility, because the microbes in the soil will be pulling nitrogen and carbon out of the air and helping to replenish that soil and helping keep you going and sustainable year over year. And if you're cover cropping and doing regenerative farming, it's just going to accelerate that process. So we realized we didn't have to completely invent all these different solutions. We could just handle the two key areas of soil health and plant health. And that's what our crop booster does. It's got over 3,000 unique programs that are all specifically designed to help and manage and improve all those different processes in the plant and in the soil. And because of that approach, literally with a product that can literally just attach to your irrigation system and then water your crops, it's that simple to use. You can handle most of the problems you're having. And that was our holistic approach to agriculture. But in today's episode, for the rest of the episode, I really want to talk to you about how you can approach your business, the farming business, as a holistic thing, as a whole entity, right? because to be profitable, it takes more than just reducing your input costs. It takes more than just reducing your labor costs. It takes more than just improving your yield. It takes more than just taking care of your soil. I mean, all these things are important, right? But you also have to look at things like, how do I reduce my tax burden, or how do I improve my tax situation to get more efficient financially, right? How do I get the funding I need for the equipment and upgrades that I need before I need them, right? How do we become more proactive? And that's an important consideration. How do I afford something like the crop booster? If you find yourself in a bad situation, where a problem with these other things that I've mentioned has created a long-term financial problem where you don't have any money for anything new, might be saying, hey, Jim, I would love to use your crop booster, but I don't have any money at this point, and you have to look at funding options. So I wanted to let you know that we've been kind of expanding our approach to, helping farmers, because yes, our crop booster can help a lot of things, but sometimes we can't always help the other things. Sometimes we found we couldn't help a farmer with his taxes. We couldn't help a farmer with his finances. We couldn't always help a farmer get funding he needed. So we started to branch out, and we've actually found funding sources that will help farmers get the funding they need. In fact, lines of credit or otherwise large commercial loans, which can actually take care of funding, where you can consolidate a lot of your expenses or come up with loans that actually allow you to invest in crop booster or other types of innovations. And then we partner with R&D tax credit specialists, which look at the IRS. This would be in the United States, of course, but we worked with those types of professionals to determine how we can help farmers reduce their tax burden, especially if they're doing programs like our data evaluation program, where they're trialing new things and they're trying to innovate. They're trying to upgrade and improve the efficiency of their farming operation. There's actually tax laws. It's built into the tax code, ways that you can save money on your taxes with R&D tax credits. And we partnered up with specialists that help you determine how much of a credit you are qualified for and how you can implement that so you can take advantage of that. And that goes back 3 years. So you can actually not just start now, but you can go all the way back to 2019 if you act in the next few weeks. And you can actually look at your tax burden for those last few years and take advantage of those credits as well. So we want to help you in various ways. And we're partnering with a number of agronomists, a number of researchers, a number of other types of specialists like soil scientists, agronomists, horticulturists, and different types of professionals in the agricultural sphere, because we want to be one of these people, a trusted terminal, somebody you really trust, not just to sell you our crop booster, because obviously that's important. And that's important that you take advantage of that technology to make your farming more efficient, but also that we want to work with farmers to help them in other areas of their business so that you can really flourish and prosper. At the end of the day, we don't stop our help by just selling you a product or giving you something that will improve your farming operation, but we want to help you with these other areas as well. So if you're fighting with your wife, we can't help you there. We have to draw the line somewhere. We can't help you with that. But if you're looking to improve the efficiency and profitability of your farming operation, then give us a call at 727, it's over there, I guess, 727-324-6750, or email us over here at service. Oh, let me put it over here. Sorry about that. I forgot which moniker I have here. But you can email us here at service@harvestharmonics.com. Or you can go up to our website here at harvestharmonics.com. You can find more information about our product and see how we're helping farmers all over the world get more efficient, more profitable, and ultimately provide a better product for everybody to eat. So if you would like to be part of the future of farming today, and you would like your farming operation to be more efficient than ever before, then give us a call or send us an email, and let's work together so that you can become part of the future of farming today. Happy holidays, guys. We'll talk again very soon, and we'll touch base, if not in the next few days, for you smart farmers that want to take advantage of our year-end special, 20% off of any purchase. I highly suggest you take advantage of that opportunity. But for the rest of you guys, we're going to start off in January. We'll see you then, and we'll help make you a really, really profitable farmer for many, many years to come. Have a great day, guys.